Hey everybody, my name is Eric. I'm making a game. That game is called The Godkiller Chapter 1. It's going to be great. If you like puzzle games, you're going to like this game a lot. It's got lots of puzzles to solve. I tried to make a mix of extra hard challenges that go out to the puzzle nerds that I know and love, and also just kind of a more smooth difficulty. You can figure it out if you basically do enjoy solving puzzles. You don't have to be the very best at it, you know. And this goes back to a game I made a long while back called Drawed. Actually, it's like 5 or 6 games at this point in a franchise. And I'm not saying a single bad thing about the hardcore puzzle people, but they're the most vocal. They're the most enthusiastic. And I think the game couldn't help but get skewed towards that harder level of difficulty. And anybody that tried playing the game that wasn't up there with these Mensa types, you know, these puzzle gamers, hardcore puzzle gamers, if they weren't up, if a player wasn't up there with them, couldn't get very far in the game. You know, so it was a game that was made for one set of people, and this one I wanted to make it for 2 sets of people. So the difficulty going through the game is pretty smooth and easy for people that are serious about puzzle games. It wouldn't be enough of a challenge, but there's all these little bonus challenges or presents that you get. Each level has one present in it, and if you get that present, then you get an extra challenge, you know, to try to solve that may be up to where you want to go. But you can also just skip past the present and you just get through the normal challenge of the level. So anyways, 13 days left before this thing is released. And I will demo for you what I recently got done. In fact, I'll demo a couple of things. Let's go to a different level. I'm just kind of tired of playing with this one, so I want to go to a different one. Let's go to this one, which the name of it is Long Corridor. This file name is Vast Expanse, but so I added in light boxes, which is this. You see all the sky here, and then this lake of blood down beneath, whatever that is. This is a skybox. I didn't specifically design this one. It's from a third-party asset. But anyways, so that's there. There's also another new thing about the blocks. I'll show you. Let's hit the play button. Here we go. Very mild spoilers here. No story events. A little bit of this level, but I'm not going to actually solve the level. I'm just going to show what the level is. Okay. So here's where the skybox starts to look nice. When you go out to these alternative views, when you step on the squares, the camera won't be straight down like it usually is. So it can show the sky. Before I had just a flat color there, and it was very unexciting. Okay, here's the other thing. These boxes, they're now transparent, or translucent to be technical. And that is how they look when they are not arranged in a formation that would spell
I can't remember.
the words. Turn that off for a second. So when the blocks do not in their formation spell out a word or collection of symbols that's on a letter gate like this one, then they're transparent. But as soon as they do spell the same thing, so if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 X's together, this will turn solid. Maybe I'll solve just that part of the level. I don't think that's that big of a spoiler. If you really want to work out the solution for yourself, just skip past the part where you see this level on the video. Okay, so I'll explain some fundamentals of blocks. These are like Sokoban blocks if you played Sokoban, but when you push them, they go as far as they can. They stop when they hit an obstacle. Okay, then you say, okay, this guy's stuck, right? Because you can't get on any side of it to push it out. But you can smash it. And when you smash it, it goes to the nearest block pad, those circular things, that has the same letter on it. And then so I can come back over here and retrieve it. I can move that up, north. This level is very stretched out. There's a lot of great distances, but when you push things, they're instantly there. Or when you fling, you're instantly there. Okay. So I knocked a couple more down here. And when there's already a block on a block pad, they stack on top of each other. Okay, so now I've got 4 on the block pad. I'm going to need how many? 8 total. On this side of the level, I believe I've gotten all the blocks. So I probably need to go to the other side, but there's a wall here. So I have to go back to this raised platform, which lets me fling across that wall. So I'm going to fling all the way to the far end of this level when I fling. Okay. So some more blocks over here. I can get them down south to where that bridge is and close that bridge. That is my plan. Okay. So sometimes you have to push blocks through different paths to get them to places. Other times, yeah, you can push them, but you don't need to get them all the way there. You just have to get them close enough to a different block pad where they can be reborn. So when I knock this block to the east, you'll see a little yellow tracer shoot out from it. And it shows me that, okay, if I destroy this block here, it's going to be reborn on this block pad. Okay, I got 4 blocks down here. That should be enough. This is how I get them across the wall, even though I can't go over this wall to the south. Not from here anyway, so I can just go back up north. And from this vantage point, you know, this one, I can just fling all the way south. So I'm pushing these X blocks down against the lower part here because this other pad appears competing with their positioning, and this X is going to go to the closest one when I destroy it. So I put it down here, it's closer to the other block pad, so when I destroy it, it'll go over there. But if I hadn't moved it down there, it would do this. See, it's pointing that yellow tracer is pointing to this northern one. So if I smash it, it'll go there because that's the closer of the two. Very easy to fix little mistakes like that as you make them. This game is designed so that if you screw up, you just keep playing. You can never get into a stuck state. And usually most mistakes that you make can be fixed in less than 10 seconds. Okay. So these guys, they changed back to a solid texture, indicating that they're part of a formation of closed letter gates. So this XXX over here, I can now walk across it. Okay. These other X's over here are still transparent because they're not being used in any way to close a letter gate or letter bridge. Now if I want to put it back, I knock the bottom block out, and then they all change transparent again. I come back here. Yeah. So it will go between those two states now, and the blocks will show if they're closing a letter gate or not. And I added some little animations so that they'll jiggle a little bit when there's a change. So yeah, that's basically how it works. And I wanted to do that change months ago. I just never got around to it because other things were a higher priority. But now as I'm getting down to the very end, there's a little bit of time to do things like this. Okay, so today what am I going to do? There's an issue with the camera. It's kind of subtle, but it is bugging me. So I can find a place where it happens. No, I need some higher walls. Okay, here's one. Okay. So the camera will change to a straight overhead view if it seems like you're at the corner of something and you might need to be able to see around the corner. So here I move 1 square east and watch the camera. It adjusts because it wants to give you a clear view of what's around this corner here. And then as soon as you get by it, then it goes back to the tilted view. And the tilted view is the view that maybe shows the screen more nicely. Whereas the overhead view tends to be the one that shows more information. But there's many times when you're not really trying to peer around a corner or see anything. You're just on the move. And the camera hopping around like that while you're on the move is not that great. That one I think I would probably leave in, but maybe not. So I'm looking for... Hey! Martin! Good to see you. So I'm looking for a refinement to the camera movement that will not have the camera jerk around so much if you're right in the middle of moving. If you're stepping around slowly, then I don't mind the camera changing to what it thinks is the best position. Alright, I'm getting tired of that song. It's on a loop and I wrote it, and that means that when I hear it, it gets stuck in my head extra hard. Yeah, Martin, how are things going? You busy with any interesting projects or anything like that? Okay, audio motion. Is that like motion graphics that play with audio? Sort of kind of a limited animation type of a thing? I should Google instead of making you type. Audio motion. Yeah, I've seen some of those. I actually really appreciate the resourcefulness of that approach. I mean, it's an inexpensive way to make animation. It's particularly smart when you've got some existing 2D art from a comic book or a graphic novel or something to use too. Yeah, I like stuff like that actually. All right, so let's see. What are we doing? Let's take a look. It's gonna be coding. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be coding today. I will go to a test scene. The thing about these skyboxes is they really set the colors a lot more dramatically inside the levels, which is, it's a nice effect. Okay, so let's take out the beard. And I think throw some yeah. Do you try to batch it? Do you try to batch up your sessions, like get them all going at one time? That to me seemed like it would be a good time saver. If you were lucky enough to have clients that weren't in a giant rush, you'd just say, okay, I'm gonna do my recording this weekend, and then you have your mic all set up correctly, everything in your gear set up correctly. Maybe even tell like the client, like, if you need to do your retakes, now's the time to do it. It's like everything set up. I don't know. Maybe the setup thing might be easier for some people just to do in a really quick amount of time. Yeah, yeah. It's not just the gear setup. It's also like your voice setup, like I don't know. For me anyways, yeah, like if I feel loose, if I'm in the right frame of mind, I got into it, then I can act okay. And my voice control seems better. But if I'm like just at any random point in time switching over to it, it probably takes me about a half hour before I feel like that kind of loose, like I can act different ways easily feeling. Yeah. Then I suppose if a person had a lot of jobs queued up, like grouping together by type of performance might be helpful. Yeah, but it just seems like if you could have like a set time when it's going to happen and you get it all scheduled in nice, then there'd be all this efficiency around it. But also I get the thing about making it part of your offer to just be very flexible around times too, because that could be the difference between getting a job or not. Yeah. All right, let's get some some walls down so I can do some tests with the camera. Switching between different character voices too would be a little tricky. I think the worst thing though would be switching between character voices that are close in how they sound, but not exactly the same. When there is an expectation for the character to sound a certain way. Yeah. But I don't know. I haven't really put in the hours. Gigging for other people. I've gigged for myself, which is totally different than gigging for others. I've maybe done like maybe 3 jobs for other people, something like that. Most of it's been for me. Okay, some walls. So this is the kind of thing, something like that. Let's see what that does. I'm gonna have to turn on that skybox. Okay. So the idea would be that if you just hold down on the button to go to the right or to the east, the camera just stays steady. Even if that means you'd be obscured when you went under these, not under, but beside these pillars. So I need to get some input off to the camera mover to tell it to act differently in those cases. So let's go to game input. I wonder, is there just like one that just says, is anything active? Well, I do have this was active thing. That would be a fast way to check it, I would think. So, public pool is active. We start with North State was active. That might be a nice cheap way to figure this out without querying all the input. Not that that should be so slow either, but I think I'll try this first just to see how well it does. In fact, I'll be more honest with the name of it. Let's call it was active. Okay, and let's go over to the camera mover. I just want to disable the rotation if the player was moving the last time we checked. Okay. If not game input was oops. So I actually need the specific game input instance. I don't have it here. I don't know if I want to put it here. So let's do something like public bool or a public void enable rotation. Is rotation enabled? Okay, so we say let's have it default to true. This might be the better place to put this. So if I say yeah, this is cleaner. Okay, update camera target. Alright, if suppress rotation, then from rotation equals, no, target rotation equals from rotation. And this is good because I only have to set the target once. Okay, so if we do that, then I can also get rid of I can get rid of this. Okay, this can change to move duration, which gives me the smoother rotation. Okay, Then I've got other syntax errors where this is called. Where is it at? Level controllers. Oh, Treasury Bridge has got an issue now. On board change. That's a false there. Okay, that's fine. I just follow the red squiggly lines to see what else I have to change. It's probably going to be in main object all the way down at the bottom. No, there's some effects too. Okay. Is this right? Okay. Main object. Okay. On board change. Then we say meta input was not made input, game input was active. Even then, I'm not sure if that. No, that's right. Okay. Did I get all the spots? Not all of them. Update for restoring mid-level state. Okay, false. And what's the other one? Down here. Update for replaying. We will say false. Okay. Now maybe it will compile. Yeah, it compiled. Cool. All right, let's see if this is better or much worse or something. It worked exactly the same as it did before. So it's like whatever I changed had no effect. Okay, not sure what to think of that. Okay. I do like having the smooth rotation back. I mean, I also kind of wonder, what if I just made the rotation take more time? That's probably not the best practice. Okay, so something didn't quite work. Let's see what's up. So on playing, update for playing level. Let's say if board changed, set this to be that. Okay. Just so I can see it work, let's set this to be always true. And piece walked effect, that's always true. Double check the camera mover. On board, change. passing in suppress rotation. Update camera target. We said if we're suppressing rotation, then let's set the target rotation to be exactly the same as where we're currently at. So that should be working. I just want to see this new change. I want to see my code do something. It's currently done nothing at all, which makes me feel like I've missed something important. Yeah, it's like doing nothing. It's having no effect at all. Okay. Well, since this is starting to irritate me, let's just say there will be no rotation. There will be no rotation. Okay, because I just want to see it have some effect. It's weird that it's not having any effect. Okay, play. And it might be, sometimes I get in a mode where I've been having such good luck. See, again, okay, you're still, you're still rotating. Sometimes I get in a mode where I've had such good luck, one thing after another, that when a problem requires me to think a little bit harder about what's going wrong, or how to do it the correct way. I've had such a string of good luck beforehand that I'm calibrated in a bad way. So, yeah, so I would have predicted that would have made all the rotation go away, but it did not. There's the rotation right there. Weird. Okay, I'm missing something. Missing something important. Okay, I want to see every place where the rotation is set. I would have thought that's it. I would have thought that's the only place. But there has to be something else. There has to be something else. Okay, now let's go back and look at the player cam. Okay, this is the thing that's moving the camera. It is the camera mover script. There's also a detached camera mover. I don't think it's doing anything. Just to see what happens, I'm going to turn these both off. Will probably cause some errors. It probably won't be a good test. It'll probably just cause some errors. Okay. Okay, that is no camera movement. It's kind of nice not to have the camera moving around for once, but this is not what the game will be. Okay. However, it did work. Okay. So then let's turn back on the detached camera mover. Hit play. Now I'm just getting down to what is changing the camera position, because I thought I had properly disabled it. Okay, so it was not the detached camera mover. So that's good. So the answers are going to be inside of this script I was editing. Or maybe something that calls something else, or something that's called by that script. Okay. Yeah, because that's really unexpected for it to rotate like that. Okay, so then let's go back to this script and just start disabling shit until I get no rotation. Or even let's do this. Let's just disable late update and see if stuff still happens. No, it's something in that script, in that function. Okay. So we're setting the position. Oh, I think there was something. Okay, I think I understand it. I think the position is actually part of the change too. So I have to it's not just rotation I'm preventing, it's a position change that goes along with the tilt. So this will probably be no rotation or movement. Okay, good. Okay, I think I got it. I think I understand. So we go up to update camera target. I need to have this function that gets called. Also pass in, let's call it suppress angle changes. Okay, camera util, find okay, who's calling this one? Okay, that makes some sense. Okay. Okay, let's leave that alone. Let's say false on that, and then come up here. Not cool. Cool. Suppress angle changes. Boy. But how to figure out what it previously was? Oh boy, that's tricky. Dang it. Huh. Camera util static. Camera mover can have state in it. It can know what the previous angle type was. Okay. Public enum angle type straight tilted. Unspecified. Let's do angle type, and we'll say angle type. Float, tilt, distance, blah, 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 blah. Should use this, and then we do angle type. Okay, so down here we say angle type equals angle type tilted, or angle type not equal straight, and this is true. Okay. This will be angle type unspecified. Okay. Okay. And this guy needs to. Man, I have to keep on changing this. Mateo, how's it going? Off there in Buenos Aires. Use angle type equals suppress angle changes. Last angle type. It's going good for me. It's going good for me. Can't wait till January 1st. Okay, so then last angle type. Oh, dude, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. It was a not an interview exam. It was a take it home and do it exam. So you do it on your own without them watching you. All right. So, nice. So the amount of time they gave you to do it, you finished it before then, right? Sometimes they'll say you have to get it done in 24 hours or something like that. Okay, so here, goddamn, this is hard. Let's see. Cool. That's good. Well, good luck. I hope you get the job. You're gonna wait till business hours, huh? Wait till people are in the office to receive it. Okay, camera mover and then camera util. Where'd my camera util go? Yeah. That's smart. That's smart. That's a good way to do it. So my first programming job, this is way back in the 90s. Yeah, fixing bugs. But my first programming job, way back in the 90s, it was to learn C. Well, no, it was to write code in C. And I stayed up all night learning C. And I got the job, but the guy was watching me working, and after the first day, he said, "Yeah, we don't need your help." So I don't know. It might be a little bit tough, this job, if you get it. He paid me for one day, and he very nicely said not to come back. But what happened was I had like a little bug in my code. It was a very small bug. It was like something like const car psc equals get keyboard input, something like that. Very standard C type code. Maybe it was like standard input read line or something like that. And I didn't understand that strings in C needed to have a null terminator on the end, or a character like this. So like if you write to a string that's supposed to be null terminated in string, then you're supposed to add a /0 on the end of it. I didn't understand that. And I acted like my bug that I was solving was a really difficult bug to solve. And we were on the support line with the person who made the compiler. There was no internet back then, so you would just call people on the phone. And then the guy said, "Yeah, you're just not handling strings properly." And then I looked a little bit silly. So, it's okay. Let's see, what was it? It was find best camera position. I need to do an out. Well, I mean, it's hard to learn C in one night, I think. You probably won't do a good job of learning it. So, I don't know. If you get the job, I would be learning as fast as you could Unreal and C++. Like, not waiting for the job to learn it. I would learn it as much as I could before I went on the job. I understand, though. You're hustling. You're hustling to get that job. Okay, so it's going to be out, angle type, angle type. Okay. Angle type. Type if okay. Oh, I've got the same thing. Let's see. Let's call this force angle type. Okay. Ooh, now I gotta be careful though. Let's do that for now. If force angle type not equals tilted and you should be nervous. You should be nervous. If I'm perfectly honest with you. Most times I'll say, oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It'll be okay. No, you should be nervous. I mean, you can do okay, but you have to hustle, right? It's a lot more difficult than if you had the job based on something you'd spent more time with, like Unity. But still, I wish you luck. Okay. Should use tilt angle, force angle type. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I don't know much about it at all. You know more about it than I do. I've heard some people, they don't even write code for Unreal. They just use visual programming, like Blueprint and everything. For me, that sounds terrible. But, yeah, I don't know much about it, like I said. Or I can do something a little bit simple. Let's do straight. Then I'll only set it if I'm going tilted. Tilted is the more common of the two angles. So yeah, I do remember that. Memory management with C++, writing to memory that is in the wrong address, and then you crash the whole program, but maybe it's not clear what code caused the crash. And then there's like third-party libraries that will crash your code because they write to bad memory. Yeah, it gets really tricky troubleshooting that. My first game I wrote in C++. And I maybe spent a good 15 years or so working in C++. But the two things that are tough with C++ is memory management, like I was just saying, but the other one is multi-threading. Multi-threaded code is really hard to write correctly. It'll work just fine until it doesn't, and then it'll be hell to figure it out. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to say the default of this is tilted. And that means that I only need to set this if it's going straight. Okay. And then what's this here? This needs to be out angle type. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this does. Wow, there's a lot of logic I just added. There's going to be some problems with it. Okay, it's not tilting at all here. It's doing a lot of ducking. I know why it's ducking. Because it's forcing the angle, but it's always forcing it. But actually that might have been what I asked for though. Yeah, I think I wrote some other code that said always force the angle. I could add a little more code that says don't duck if you're forcing the angle, because that sucks. Boy, this is getting complicated though. Camera util, find best camera position. Oh, jeez. Man, this is tough. Just next I gotta pass in like the current location. About ready to just put this back. Nobody's complained about it. Does seem like the kind of thing that could be very complex to do right. Let me just do a little more. See if it does something that I like. Camera util. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a git checkout and going back to the previous commit on it. Okay, so the other thing would be find best camera position. I don't want it to duck if I'm going to stick it at an angle. Yeah, it's just not going to work without really doing a lot more complicated stuff in here. Whew. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look at what changed and just put it back. Okay, good. Check out. Gotta be careful not to lose something that was in a different set of changes. It's been a little while, maybe a day or so since I did a git commit. Camera mover. Come on. Camera mover. Camera util. Okay, what else was there? Git diff. Let's check out main object, see what all I did there. Okay, this I can check out. Okay, what else changed that I want to put back? That one looks fine. This looks fine. Block stuff I want to keep. Game input I checked out. Okay. Let's see. How am I doing? Something's still screwed up. Okay, this here. Get rid of that. What else? What else is still screwed up? Effects. Piece walked effect. Okay. Okay, so I should put it back. Play with something else though. First off, let's just make sure it's all back to normal. Yeah, that's the fast rotation. I think I should at least put it down to slow rotation, but I want to see, like, maybe it works better if I slow down the rotation and movement even further. Camera mover, there's one line down here to fix. Make this be move duration. Okay, is this set differently? These public values, after a while, they get to be too big of a pain in the ass to keep. Slow speed is set to 0.5. Okay, so let me just set this down even slower. It's twice as slow. Let's try that. Yeah, $20 for the full version. That kind of looks nice. So if that looks better than what I had, maybe I should try it even slower and see how it looks. I guess as I get it slower, like these little blips here for the tilt are not as horrible. If you go someplace far away, it'll speed up fast with the camera movement, but if you just move one square, the idea is like it won't move as much as fast. Okay, let me try even slower. I want to find the position where it's too slow, and then I'll know maybe I'm getting close to finding the right value. Okay, slow speed move. Let's do one that's probably way too slow. We'll do 4. Maybe that's even better. I don't know. Okay, so if I go here, okay, it's not speeding up that much to get over there though. Huh. Yeah, it does feel like I'm going a little too slow now. So I could go back the other direction, but still, it's kind of nice. It makes me a little more feel peaceful, you know? Makes me feel better when it's this slow compared to how it usually is. Okay, I'm gonna try 3. Three could be the best number. Still, there's some situations where I'm a little bit worried that it might be too slow. I'll go to the worst place. Let me see if it's working or not. Player cam, set it to 3. Okay. I'll try playing this level and see how it feels. I'll use my joystick too.
Tired of those beers. So tired.
That wasn't bad.
That's my present.
think my logic for going fast when it's far away isn't working. So I should go down there real super fast. I shouldn't be waiting for the camera to catch up to where I am.
Okay, this is definitely a long corridor.
Okay. It's not bad, but there's times when the camera movement should be going faster when there's further the distance to travel. So I gotta see why it's not going faster. Let's see. Let's see. See if I'm going over the top of this. Oh, no, that's a compilation error. Okay. So let's see. Will this work?
Tired of those beards. So tired.
Oh, the distance is always the same. It's always the same. Always the same. Always the same. Okay?
That's my present.
Always the same. Okay. What? Distance equals vector 3 distance from and to. Okay. What is it passing in? Player position and target position. Okay, this is the only thing that calls it. What is update camera target? When is that going to get called? On board change in init. Okay. Player position is here. Oh, got it. Okay. So I've been using the player's position as the from, but it should be the camera position, which would be wherever we're at right now. This is going to change the behavior a lot. I have no idea how much.
Tired of those beards. So tired.
Man.
That's my present.
Okay.
I can't remember what cake tastes like. I can picture it.
Okay. This is going to need tweaking.
Frosting.
This is going to need tweaking. But I think the logic is all there. It's just the values have to change to be nicer. Okay. So let's turn off maximize so I can have this guy, inspector, up and running. I can make edits in the inspector as I go.
Tired of those beards. So tired.
I'm tired of the music. And the speech. At least for the moment I am. Change that to 1. Okay, this needs to be a lower number. Let's do 6. Okay. This isn't bad. Let's go a little faster. This doesn't feel bad. This might be pretty close to right. Okay, let me think. Okay, that's good. not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot nicer than what I had before this session. Let's find the going too far point. Okay, so if I go slower on this, it's going to start to feel sluggish. Maybe. Does this feel sluggish? Okay, can I outrun it? No, it's speeding up. It's holding steady. Does it feel sluggish? I don't think it does. The camera's mostly getting where I need it to go. Okay. If I fling off screen, it catches up very fast. Walk. Question is, which do I like better? Do I like this smoother one here? I think I slightly like it better when it's going faster. Let's do right in the middle between the two. There is a thing where I feel like if I'm moving in one direction, it's taking a while to bring everything into view for me. That's probably it right there. Okay, let's do the faster version. I'm playing the game just to see how it feels when I have a goal. I'm missing something somewhere. Where is the other blocks? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Did I just lose them somewhere? Oh, there's one. There we go. I think that's it right here. I think that's it. I think that's the best numbers. Okay, copy that. Copy that component. Then I gotta go to my prefab. Prefabs, meta, scene organization, player cam, camera mover, paste component values. Okay, and let's do, I think, a save. Is that going to save it? Yeah, open it up. Okay, do that. All right. So now I want to test this out on some different levels. Make sure it's working as expected. Scenes, player cam. Okay. So let's go to a different scene. Let's do the boot. Well, or in the egg. Let's start with the very first one. Okay, we'll go full screen. Let's get rid of the debug logging before I forget about it. Where was it at? Camera util, camera mover. Camera mover. Yeah, this one. Get rid of that. Okay. Then I'll be right back. Let's see what we got. Oh, I should have done maximize. Playing from the very start of the game. Some spoilers. Okay. Special case. Looks like it's got the old settings. Let's take the player cam. Camera mover. No, it's got the right stuff here. Something else I just was forgetting. What was it? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if this looked better. Now I have a slower speed to go with slurp instead of lurp. Not that one. Not that one. Camera mover. There's another. Where is it? Here? Not there. Here. Okay, let's see if this looks better. Because that performs easing at the beginning and end. So we'll see if that looks better.
Hello. It is okay.
Your hands?
I am God. You are M.
What is this place? Did I die?
Yes, you died.
This is heaven?
No,
Hell?
it is someplace new, made for you.
I died. How did I?
Welcome to your paradise.
I don't get it.
Stay forever, M. All will be provided. I ask but one thing.
Uh-huh.
Never go to the room east of here.
Which way is east?
But if you do go there, do not eat the apple. The apple of infinite travel. Stay, and I will tell you something. The story, the apple. Far. And you ate the apple.
I just walk toward.
I know, Em. I am God.
I'll put it back.
You cannot. You could have stayed here in paradise. I would have told you stories.
I'm sorry.
Every day I would have told you stories.
Yeah.
You must go now.
Just thinking about something. So I added in this thing with the controls at the request of one player that if you're already moving in a direction, then you press the button, it'll fling. But in terms of training somebody to use fling the right way, if they think they have to be moving in that direction and then press the button to fling, it's not so good. It'll lead them to a style of play which is going to cause them difficulties. It might be better for me to disable the instant fling, insta-fling I call it, and force the user to discover they can press the button. It causes the fling rays to go out, and then they can move in the direction they want to go. Because one thing I've been seeing with new players is they don't quite get that they can hold down on the button and get a preview of where they'll go, and that is important to figuring out the early levels. Okay, I love the new smooth camera movement. And it is making some of these movements more peaceful. So right there I just kind of ducked around the corner and the camera caught up with me, not immediately, but eventually. And if I was trying to go slower, I could wait and let the camera go to a point where I could see what's around the corner. If I was just sort of moving there fast, it's okay for the camera to catch up with me a little bit later with the angle that is needed to show it. Okay, let's make sure that this still works well. Oh, interesting.
I
Interesting.
don't understand this world. What else can I do? Keep moving forward, I guess, and see what happens.
That's effect I like. So because the camera drags behind a little bit, when she goes up the level exit, she gets a lot closer to the camera, which looks interesting.
What is he doing up there?
So there's going to be some times where the camera goes through solid objects. I don't think it's that bad. Just exploring the camera movements to see if they're obnoxious. So far it looks really good.
Strange thing is, when I push the block, it feels good for some reason.
Okay, I'm going to walk around here a little bit. It's not bad. The smooth is nice. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do like it. Here's the kind of thing where it sucks a little bit still. It's better, but it's... See, the camera's trying to pick the view that lets you see around the corner. And it's jerking between the two different angles. But I'm not going to try to fix that. Because it becomes an exercise of trying to predict what the player wants to look at next, and it's just very hard to make that prediction. Let's get past this level. Lots of story stuff in it. I'm about ready to call this change good.
Tricked me into killing Billy. I let him trick me.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. like that. So I got like ahead of the camera again, but it was nice. Yeah, that is starting to feel right. Part of it is, if you play this game for so long like I have, you get instincts around how things used to work. So to change it, it takes extra time for me to figure out, is this a good change or not? Yeah. So this is the kind of thing where it's like, I would like it if it didn't jump like that, but I'm gonna let it go.
I don't understand it, but it's just weirdly enjoyable to push blocks. So this is a basement. There must be something above it. I guess that's where I'm going. I feel lonely. But every person I meet makes me feel even more alone.
No. Now I'm getting a different feel. Like maybe it's... I don't know, is it making me a little sick? A little slow movement? Of course, this is usually the time of the day where I start feeling a little bit gross because my coffee intake has been very high earlier. So I don't know if that's just
Ah, a present! I want it. Especially when there's no blocks around. Why are people standing up there?
Alright, this level's a good test. It's got these pillars.
Strange people. They look like humans, but don't act like it. Am I still human? Air comes out of my mouth when I speak. Yeah, but my lungs don't move unless I make them. No heartbeat.
It's not bad.
Never
I
hungry.
think it's better than it was before.
Sleepy. The only impulses I've had, pushing blocks and getting presents. Is that my new pleasure? I don't think I should judge these people for what they are when I don't even know what I am anymore. How I think will probably change. With time, I might become like them. Need to stay focused on the goal or I'll go nuts. I think I'm in the basement. I want to get out of it. But why? No, pick a goal. Stick to it. Basements are always beneath something, so I keep going up. They wouldn't call it a basement if nothing was above it. My logic is airtight.
So many spoilers.
Okay, no name gazing. No messing around. Just find the exit and get the hell out of here. Oh,
Okay, this is one of the situations where I want it to be a little nicer, and it is a little nicer now. If I go past all these pillars, it still does that angle tilt, but it's smoothed out more, so it's much better. Okay. Alright. Let's get out of there. I'm gonna call that one done. I think that's a pretty big change. It should help the project quite a bit. Question is, do I want to do another bug in this session? Let's see. Let's put this to done. Put that back to here. I feel like I could solve this one pretty simple. I don't think it'll take hours either. Hey, Mateo. Just picking my next bug to work on. You're back like Jordan? Like Michael Jordan? Jordan the country? Okay. Hold on, let me see what news there is for Jordan the country. You're back like Jordan. I remember this thing was in a movie. I mean, it's famous, but it was in a movie. Raiders of the Last Ark, The Last Crusade. Jordan, Michael, totally different images. All right, there's the other Jordan. That, like, maybe the economy of Jordan was back. They're doing well in Jordan, maybe, but nah. Okay, this should be a pretty easy one to fix. Let's go to simple scene. Okay. Argentina's economy's not doing well. Hold on. Let's see. Argentina news. I could take a little break. No, Argentina's back. Argentina is back. Their economy rebounds strongly. Also, you got through the summer with the soybeans and corn. Let's see. More social freedom for Argentina. Let's see. Oh, Nigeria is going to not let anyone from Argentina go there. So this is bad. If you wanted to go to Nigeria, you can't go right now. But actually, that probably means there's a lot of Omicron in Argentina. I just don't know how big a deal Omicron is going to be, though. You can't pay in quotas. In quotas. Let me see. I don't know that word. Let's do Google Translate. Quotas. Oh, quotas. It's the same. It's the same word, just spelled different. Quotas is quotas. Quotas is quotas. Same thing. Quanta. Bill. Account. Okay. Then maybe I don't understand you. So if you want to stay in a hotel, you can't pay in quotas. A quota is a limit. So to me, when you say quota, that means there's a limit on something, like the number of people that can stay in the hotel room is maybe a quota of 3. But I don't know how you mean it, though. Let me try this. Argentina quotas. Argentine quota law. Like you pay, okay, $1,000, but in 10 portions of $100. So if you want to stay in a hotel, it would cost too much money. Like maybe they would let you pay for 1 hour. Oh shit! Now I think I get it. Argentina hotel rate quota. No more quotas or installment plans for overseas trips. Okay. Interesting. Well, then, I mean, that's even another reason not to go to Nigeria. Alright, but wait a minute. What if I want to go to Argentina? That's alright. Okay, September 21st, 2021. Residents and foreigners who come for work and are authorized by immigration authorities. So if I want to go, enter foreigners from neighboring countries without isolation. Alright, so I would give them my vaccination and they would say, okay, you can come in. And I also have to do an extra test before I board. But that's just from September. Maybe it's different now. Some plans, yes. It's one of the countries I want to travel to for vacation. I would probably go to Buenos Aires. There's another city near, that I like too. Forgetting the name of it. Maps, google.com. Alright. Let's go. Argentina. What is this other one? It's like another big city in Argentina, but not as big as Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is just the biggest one. Let's see. But it's close to Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. I'm forgetting the name of this city. Moreno, Maryland, Maryland, T-Rit, no. There's some other big cities besides Buenos Aires. What is it? Rosario, that's the other one. I have some friends in Rosario. And some friends in Buenos Aires. So if I went to Argentina, I would probably stay in Buenos Aires and then take a trip to Rosario to see some friends there. Do you like Rosario? Check music sound effect. Well, I suppose like. Okay. There's no. Rosario's dangerous, or travel between Buenos Aires and Rosario? Okay, check music sound effect. Okay, just don't do a looping, dude. Really? Check music sound effect. Let's just can I do a play? Play volume, new value. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just go to Buenos Aires and my friends in Rosario. I'll say, hey, come visit me in Buenos Aires. I have a nice hotel. Also, I don't like to, in some countries, I don't like to take a long cab ride between cities because maybe the cab driver is a criminal. Maybe the cab driver will take me someplace I don't want to go. When I was in Dominican Republic, I had one cab trip where I thought maybe I was being taken to a bad place, and then I was wrong, but still. So on my phone, I'm looking at where the car is going, and if it makes sense to go to whichever the destination is, then it's good. But if on my phone it looks like they're taking a route that's the wrong way, then I get nervous. But yeah. Alright, so this might be a real simple one to fix. Yeah, that has happened to me. That has happened to me many times. And when I went to Colombia, I didn't understand the money very well, and the guy charged me 10 times more than the actual cost should be. But I was bad with the money, so I didn't understand very well. But I never had too bad of an experience. I like traveling. I travel lots of places. Alright, sound effect. Check music sound effect. This is just going to play. Let me see. If I just go in here, is that all that's needed? We'll see. It's probably not enough, actually. Yeah, because I need to have it play each time. I think what I should do is, while the music is playing, change the volume, but when it gets to the end, don't loop. I think that would be the right way to do it. Okay, so exit. Come back to here. Okay, okay, or music audio point, audio source is playing. Done. That's probably gonna do it. Okay, I think that solves it. Okay, so this is another one that I said would take hours, but it didn't take hours at all. It took just maybe a half hour. And that was with me chatting a lot too. So, not much to do there. Okay, this is a good number. It means I'm almost 10 days ahead of schedule. That's good. Maybe I'll just use the hack on this, and then I can get that knocked out real fast. So if I go to character animation, no, that's not it. Okay, animator util, this one here. Okay, so there's one where I used the hack. Where's the hack? Reset animation. So for that one, I just disable and re-enable. So for portal, I did reset animation. Let's do the same thing for send. That's probably going to fix it. It'll be a little bit hard for me to test it because it doesn't happen all the time. But I'll at least make sure I didn't break anything. So let's do that. Okay. Whoa. What's that about? What is that about? That's fine. That's fine. This is not fine. Okay. What's the problem though? What's the problem? I didn't change anything in this code. It seems pretty unlikely that this change would be responsible. I can set this back, but this code wasn't even called. Something else changed. Camera mover. It's explicit. Okay. I guess let's go here. See what happens. 5. Okay. Are you set? You are. Okay. Is it going to fail here? No. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. It does have the old settings, which I should get rid of, but let's just go to a different level. Restore. Let's go to an easy one.
I don't understand this world. What else can I do? Keep moving forward, I guess. And
Okay, that worked. Okay, animation's good there.
the strange thing is, when I push the block, it feels good for some reason.
All right, let's do the bird rap. Just for you. Here we go. I'm going to turn it up loud.
That bird is so large, it could tear me to shreds.
Okay, remember to turn down just a tiny bit.
What a ridiculous song.
You want me to sing?
Yeah, you're the go.
Oh, I don't think I could. Everybody walk a dock a damn fan. Gonna go hockey day. Everybody shake a break a shop shake. Ain't gotta pay.
Peter gotta pay. Shoulder, the noda, Peter gotta pay. Shake a body ho ho. Shake a body ho ho do. Shake a body ho ho. Shake a body ho ho ho. Shake a body ho ho. Shake a body ho ho do. Shake a body ho ho. Shake
bad. It hurts a hell of a lot, but at least I'm getting used to it.
Thank you. Alright, let's see. So another one I can say is done. So these are all the ones that were hours. Look at the ones that are minutes too. Let's see if there's any easy ones I want to get in. This is it. This is all my bugs that are left. This one I think I'll work on next, but that needs a build. So I will start my build going. Alright, I think I'm going to finish up my session here. Let's see, ascend, animation, do a git push, and yeah. So hey Mateo, I'll say goodnight to you. I'm gonna take off here. Good luck with your examination for Unreal. All right, I'll see you. Yeah. Stopping the stream now.